Man, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And this morning, I'm going to talk about last night's showdown. You had the number 7 ranked Utah Utes fall into the Florida Gators, 29-26, in a very, very good football game. Before I get into this video for everyone, you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms. I have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden player on Xbox One, I have my gamer tag down in the description box also. Man, what a football game, yo. I'm gonna say this in a losing effort. I am impressed with Utah. Coming into this game, I knew they had the number 7 ranking and stuff like that, but I'm like, man, and I know Florida is unranked, but I'm like, man, Utah, a team from the West Coast coming all the way down to the swamp of all places. I'm like, it ain't gonna go well for them, But to their credit, they had the game won, yo. Cam Rising is a very good quarterback. He's better than I thought he was, though he made a terrible decision at the end when you got a field goal in your back pocket. I understand you really want to walk out of there with a win, but you can't try to thread the needle on no throws unless you know that guy is just completely open because especially when you're going up against SEC caliber talent. If you playing a FCS, even Pac-12 talent, will take that ball away. So, besides that bad decision he made at the end, he played really well. And Utah hung in there from a physical standpoint. But for the Florida Gators, man, look, I know they are rivals and stuff like that, and I'm looking forward to us going to the swamp. But shout out to the Louisiana people, man. Shout out to Coach Billy Napier. Was the head coach at UL Lafayette the last few years. Shout out to him getting a win in his first game. Shout out to Corey Raymond, the architect of DBU at LSU, New Iberia, Louisiana native over there, running the secondary in Florida. Shout out to Montrell Johnson, was with Coach Napier at UL Lafayette last year. De La Salle product out of New Orleans. And shout out to the true freshman, Trevor Etienne, Travis Etienne's little brother from Jennings, Louisiana. So they had a lot of they might have some other Louisiana kids over there I don't know about, but a lot of Louisiana love for Florida. But look, Anthony Richardson is a superstar athlete, yo. He scored accounted for what 3 touchdowns I want to say last night. Ran a short one in, ran another long one in, had a miraculous play on a 2-point conversion when he faked the defender out and then cocked it back and threw it to an open receiver in the end zone. Just a big time athlete, man. And he's with a good coaching staff. So, expect big things out of him this season. He's already projected as a first round pick in next year's NFL draft. And that's with him not even fully being polished yet, as a quarterback. But you can see the athletic ability he has, and he's due for a really really big season this year. The running backs, like I've mentioned, Johnson and Etienne, they ran hard. They both did have a fumble. Etienne was fortunate enough to fall back on his, but they ran hard, yo. Florida gonna be a good team, yo. Florida's gonna be good again. They were really good before last year. Last year, the bottom just fell out with Dan Mullen over there. But with Billy Napier, they're gonna be competitive. They're gonna be good. They're gonna play hard nosed football. They're gonna be coached well. So, but look, that was a very very good football game for two teams that's good. I feel like you know, Utah might be the favorite in the Pac-12 to me. And if they run the table the rest of their schedule, they could find themselves potentially in the college football playoff. This is not, it would now win for Utah would have been awesome, but a loss isn't terrible for them if they could win the rest of their games. Because they did challenge themselves by going on the road to the swamp and playing a team that's, going to eventually end up ranked, in my opinion, in the Florida Gators. And for Florida is getting a Billy Napier. tenure off to the right track, off on the right track. And Anthony Richardson let everybody know that he's in for a big season this year. Really good football game. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have LSU, NCAA, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.